The message politicians get is, don't touch our handouts, especially Medicare. In fact, don't cut anything. Give us more stuff.
Roads, bridges,
transportation funding.
We're all citizen lobbyists.
Citizen lobbyists descend on Washington to try to get more.
More money for transit.
Funding for housing counselors.
We went to D.C. during the most recent budget session to try to find out why the budget only grows.
I'm attending a number of hearings. Most of them are appropriations related.
You have all these lobbyists who are there all the time so they can be close to the power that might hand them some goods in form of tax breaks or whatever it is the government is willing to give away.
We're just agents, that's all we are.
The American Forest Foundation,
Neighborhood Assistance Office,
National Urban League.
They all want the same thing.
We need additional funding.
There simply isn't enough money.
And so many lobbyists want the money that some pay bike passengers to stand in line for them.
I wait in line till they get here, and then they take over, and I leave.
After all, their employers have great needs. These insurance company lobbyists want more government-guaranteed flood insurance.
And here's our congresswoman that had breakfast with us this morning. We certainly appreciate it.
Okay. Wow, look at you.
Her career may depend on pleasing these lobbyists.
You're a natural. Well, let's go ahead. Let's talk.
If a member of Congress has a troop of lobbyists coming through his or her office every single day, it's still up to him or her to say no. And that's really hard for them. They love to say yes. They absolutely love to say yes. You want something? I want to give it to you because I need your vote. So they are going to have to learn to say no a lot. They're going to need to practice in the mirror.
Practice hard because there are so many advocates with so much need. This one's upset about a governor's cuts.
I'm a nurse. I care about people. He is going to make my patients sicker because he will not give me a voice to advocate for them.
She even says budget cuts are racist.
This is despicable.
It's relentless. And people talk about the big lobbyists, you know, the Boeing or Intel or whatever else, and they're here. But they're outnumbered 20-1 by the advocates of small, specific spending programs.
Congressman Jeff Flake and Scott Garrett are a rare breed in Congress. Actual budget cutters who resist the lobbyists' pleas.
They make such a good case for patients who are going to lose health care. You must be cruel to resist this stuff.
That's the argument that they always make. There will always be somebody coming into your office asking for more money.
Teachers teaching teachers.
avoid having budget cuts in housing.
How do you say no?
I appreciate your issue, and it is a good cause that you're coming to talk to us about, but unfortunately, that's not the role of the federal government.
Restore funding to the National Writing Project.
we're here to say stop the cuts.
The fact that there are any cuts at all is due to the recent uprising by voters. They elected dozens of new representatives who promised to shrink government. Finally, congressmen like Garrett and Flake have some allies.
For years, you two must have felt lonely around here.
Well, we hung out together.
Yeah, it's been a bit, but there are more of us now.